And we're back. Obviously, the enemy army was completely destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into my settlement. Now, something interesting about this mod, retraining, you don't want to do that because it'll cost you a full unit of manpower just to be able to do it. So much better is to just mix units if you can, and then disband the ones that you want to retrain. So I'll disband these guys, and I can just recruit another one. And that way, I haven't actually lost any manpower from my pool. So it's just something that you need to do in order to preserve your manpower, if that's important to you. Okay, anything else I can do? Not really. I've already moved my diplomat, albeit that was kind of a mistake, but there's really not much else I can do, so I'm just going to end my turn here. Alright, and we're back, and we have a mission to establish relations with Hungary. Sure, we can... Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. It'll only take us 2 turns to get there. And now, I guess, you know, it's just as far to go to them as it is to go to the Teutonic Order, so I'll make my way back up to the Teutonic Order. We'll just get, you know, trade rights with them. They'll probably accept it, because it's not a lot to ask, you know, mutually beneficial trade agreement. And I'll get it before they declare war on me, and then we'll get a little bit of income from that. Okay, supplies, construction, recruitment, and diplomacy. Okay, I'll just go ahead and build a logging camp because that's like 100 florins for free, and it's a really cheap building, doesn't take long to build, so that should be good. And just continue building the farms. Now I have to start thinking. Got all these levy archers, but I'm probably... Yeah, let's just go ahead and recruit a couple of these followers of Percurnicus, Percunus, however you say it, because they actually have a bonus fighting cavalry, and we're such a poor faction, you know, that we can't really afford more manpower, that we're going to need it. And you might say, why not recruit the spearmen instead? Well, because the spearmen cost 2 units. That's it. You know, that's the deciding factor. So if I check my manpower situation right now, I've only got 5 units left. And what about over here? If I click F5, 7 units. Okay, so 5 units between these 2 settlements and 7 units for this one. That's kind of bad. You know what, these guys could actually do with some missile units as well, so I think the Lithuanian skirmishers are actually pretty good. Yeah, or I could get 2 peasant archers units. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get the skirmishers for this specific settlement. I think they might be a better investment over there. I think that's about it. Yeah, can't really do much else. In turn! And we're back, and another guy offering to join our faction. He is administratively minded, which is... I do like that trait. It's a lot more useful in this mod than militarily minded, I think. But, you know, I'm not interested in family members right now, so sorry, you know, and especially because there's nothing really that noteworthy about you. Okay, purchase some supplies. Oh, and Big also took out these like all-powerful kind of traits and replaced them with more like, you know, obvious ones where your noble can spend some money and get a proper horse to fight on, which will give him +1 hit points, which makes a lot more sense than having like all-powerful traits. Okay, just talk with the Hungarians. I don't really care about getting map information from you. Oh, whatever. Just shut up. You know, you're an idiot if you want to... be like, oh, you know, oh, screw you and the horse you rode in on. We can't have a mutually beneficial trade agreement. Whatever. You can go screw yourself. Oh, and I moved him in the wrong direction again. Whatever, let's go and talk to the Teutonic Order next. And Novgorod has actually moved a princess onto our land, which is great news because they're probably going to negotiate with us next turn, which means I don't have to march my diplomat all the way over there to talk with them, which that would be very convenient. Yeah, there's not much I can be doing, is there? How are my defenses? Yeah, I'm going to be kind of vulnerable if they bring in cavalry to attack me. But I have these watchtowers to, you know, watch the road, so I'm not too worried about it. And we're already halfway through the year, but we're not done by a long shot, so in turn. And indeed, Novgorod is going to come negotiating. Yeah, trade rights are great and all, by all means. I love to give you trade rights, but could I also get like map information and maybe an alliance out of you? Come on, please. And now they're probably not. They're not even going to be interested in talking about trade rights, are they? Trade rights, please.
Your proposal is more than worthy. Please continue with your suggestion.
How about fudge? Now I've screwed it up.
Goodbye. I look forward to our next
I usually try to go for an alliance with Novgorod because I find them, you know, they're a big faction. It helps with your image. Maybe I can do... Oh, Kiev. Kiev is... Oh, so going...
Something for your attention.
Yes, please. Can we have an alliance? Please? Map information? Oh, I need to sweeten the deal. Okay, I have Florence. So I'll make you a single payment of... 3,000 has got to be enough. Come on now, please. 3,000. Please?
I have no qualms with this.
Yes!
I accept.
So even though I have to destroy one of these factions sooner or later, getting an alliance with at least one of them is pretty useful because I think they have like missions to destroy each other as well. You know, just the AI in this game, it's less likely to attack you if you have allies, and I think the Pope is happier if you're allied to Christians, even though the Pope is really going to hate your guts for no reason. And I think this is a good place to stop. So yeah, next time we will continue trying to make a name for our little kingdom in the world. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.